Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. Love with all your heart. Missing someone. Love with heart.
Would you rather date a girl who won't stop talking or date a girl who won't stop texting?
Dated both.
Dated both.
Won't stop texting.
Yeah, I'd have to say won't stop texting. Although in both scenarios, communication is key.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people?
Alone.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's a good laugh with nothing behind it.
Would you rather smoke cigarettes from a public ashtray or eat food off of a stranger's plate?
Food
None
off
of
a
the
stranger's
above.
plate.
None of the above. You can't choose none of the above. That's not an option.
Food off a stranger's plate.
Yeah.
Would you rather buy all used underwear or all used toothbrushes?
Oh.
Wait, what was it?
Would you rather buy all used underwear or all used toothbrushes?
Ugh.
I have to go with underwear. You can wash underwear. Toothbrushes
Yeah.
got the
Underwear.
Yeah, I'd have to go underwear because
Ugh.
you can wash them.
Ugh.
Would you rather poop in the only toilet at a party knowing that you'll clog it or poop in the bushes in the backyard?
Do I have toilet paper to wipe in the backyard?
I don't think so.
Is it runny or dry?
Can people hear it from 20
Yes.
feet away?
Will people know I did it in the backyard? Probably backyard.
Wait, whose toilet am I clogging?
How busy is this party, and what are the chances of me sneaking out of the bathroom and just like, oh shit, what'd you do to the next person that goes in there?
My night is ending. I'm going home.
Yes. I'll shit on myself.
I'll probably choose the bushes. Because that's embarrassing, clogging somebody's toilet. I've never done it. Would you rather everyone know your search history or for everyone to have access to your saved images?
See, I don't got nothing saved. Look at my saved images. I don't got nothing in my search history to be worried about either. I'm boring now.
That's a horrible fucking question.
You want to swap phones, Don? I give you the password.
Actually, you know what? No. I'll go saved images.
Ooh, I have one. This is a good one, I think. This is...
So, no.
No.
Search history.
Would you rather work the job you have now for a year at double your current rate of pay or have 1 year off with what you are making now?
Oh, double my current pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard one, though, because I'm still working, but I get twice as much, or I can have the whole year off but still make what I'm making now? Get paid to be at home the whole year?
Yeah, but...
I've been laid off since the beginning of December, and it sucks.
No, I have, yeah, but...
I'm bored.
But usually when you're laid off and you're either on unemployment or when I was hurt and I was on workman's comp, you're making less than you normally make.
True.
Oh,
So
a lot less.
to be off and still make what you're making.
Indiana's unemployment is probably maximum $300, and I'm less than that right now.
I think I'd go with the year off.
I don't mind what I do.
I'd go double my pay, make $80 an hour.
Yeah.
I would double my pay.
Yes, yes.
No. I'm not a journeyman, so it wouldn't be 80. You're off. Give it to me.
It's fun.
Fuck, I'll take $50 an hour to drive a truck.
Would you rather be born without knees or elbows?
Ooh.
Hold on. So you're just like
Yep.
straight armed or straight leg?
Yep.
Without
Walking
arm,
like
without
this.
knees. Give me without knees.
That'd be the closest you'd be to a penguin if you walked like that.
I'm just trying to figure out like
I mean, you wouldn't have.
I'm gonna have to
trouble on
do-
your motorcycle.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do elbows
I'm doing knees.
because I can sit back in my car and still. Yeah. Oh yeah. You wouldn't be able to drive without
You
knees.
can't do that.
Oh shit. Okay. No. Yeah. Oh wait. Hold on.
This question is just for you guys because I'm
Even then, you wouldn't be able to bend your knees to shift or to hit the clutch or anything.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather without elbows.
no. You'd have to go to automatic now. No more manual for you.
That sounds terrible.
So this question is for you guys because I'm already both of these. So, would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room?
I give you the funny part. I would.
Funniest.
Yeah, funniest.
Or drunkest?
Well, that just means you're both then.
Would you rather have to make a 1-minute speech in front of 10,000 people or kiss a frog?
Kiss a frog.
Kiss a frog.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't mind speaking in front of
I
a bunch
do.
of people. It doesn't bother me.
I hate it.
But to not do it, I'm kissing a frog.
Would you rather give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life?
Dinner of my choosing.
I guess.
Social media. I mean, as much as I say I could eat the same thing if I had to, but for the rest of your life, 7 days a week for another 15 years till I die. Jeez. You guys didn't catch that joke? Because favorite meal or not, you'll get sick of that eventually.
Yeah, you will.
Although you can eat whatever you want for breakfast and lunch, though, so maybe
Oh yeah, that's true.
skip dinner a night or two, eat a big lunch.
It's a loophole.
Right.
Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year or lose all the memories you've gained this year?
That's a tough one.
Well, the year's only 34 days into it, so
True. True.
loophole.
True.
I'm the king of the loopholes. Oh, but then I'd forget moving into the house because we moved in after the new year.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of which, hey, I know everyone's been keeping up with the Dan Oliver Chronicles of the New House. Donnie used to bring it up all the time. We are in our new house. Lupe and Donnie did help me move in. I know I thanked you guys enough, but I'm thanking you again. Couldn't have done it without you guys.
And we christened that house by drinking a bottle of Jack.
Man. Yep. Yep, we did.
Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Oh, that's a good one. I've heard that before, and I've gone back and forth a bunch of times on that one.
I don't know what I would pick.
Right. Because whenever I say I'd want to know how, but let's say that you choke on a piece of chicken, does that mean like I cannot eat chicken for the rest of my life? Or every time I eat chicken, is this the day I die?
Right.
But then if I know the day, like everyone
Then you have that like
in the back, okay, I got
mind
332
of
days.
doom coming of
I got 4
knowing
months.
when it is.
Yeah, I got 20 years. What can I do in those 20 years? I got 3 years left now. I got 1 year left. Like,
I have 2 minutes left.
I think I would want to know the cause of my death. When you put it like that, I would want to know the cause of my death. I mean, if I'm eating a piece of chicken and I choke on it, then I choke on it. It is what it is. But if I knew the day of my death,
That's
I'm
all
gonna
you would think
I'm
about.
gonna anticipate that
Right,
fucking
for the
day.
rest of
For
your
the
life.
Yeah, until I die. Yeah.
But
I think I'd go cause.
I don't know. Like I said, I've literally gone back and forth so many times. I've heard this question so many times before. Like, I think I'd want to know when, just so that I could kind of like. Yes, I would anticipate it, but hopefully, like in my mind, like let's say today. Let's say it's when you're 95. Okay,
So
I know.
you'd have a chance to be at peace with it.
I know I got 50 years. I can get a lot in. Instead of, hey, it's going to be 3 years from now. Well, then that would fucking suck. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what can I get done?
But what if you say, yeah, tell me when I'm going to die, and they're like,
3 minutes, 4
3,
seconds.
2, 1, and now.
Oh, well, then at least I knew about it 3 seconds early.
Yeah.
But to know like the cause, like what if they say the way you're gonna die is someone's gonna slit your throat. It's not gonna kill you instantly, but you're gonna choke to death on your own fucking blood and gurgle and be the most painful death ever. How would you like to know that? That's what you got to look forward to ending your life. You don't know when it's gonna happen.
I'd steer clear of people with knives.
I'm going to go out guns a-blazing. I'll have my gun on me at all times. So as soon as they slit my throat, I'm shooting too.
But yeah,
I'm taking you down with me.
that's what I said. I've gone back and forth so many times. So today, February 3rd, 2023, at 7 whatever p.m., I'm picking knowing the date.
Here's one that goes with the taste thing. Would you rather have no taste or be colorblind?
See,
Colorblind.
Colorblind, yeah, there's different variations of colorblindness.
No, like no color at all.
So black and white.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Colorblind.
I'm going to go no taste.
See, I love food
See,
so
I
much.
love
I need
yeah,
the taste, but
I need to
colorblind when you go like, yeah, literally no color, like how different would certain movies look or I mean, I don't play video games much, but I brought it up a lot, like video games and stuff like that. Like,
Not only that, but someone asked me this before, and I brought up the point of like, it's not for like everybody, obviously, but there's certain people where, like, when you just see like vibrant colors or like something like that, or like
It can be
out
very
in the
emotional
summertime.
for somebody.
like it just makes you happy.
yeah, or like the different color of a nipple compared to the rest of the body.
No taste for me.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna eventually adapt to colorblindness. So you're gonna look at somebody's hair like, okay, so does the carpet match the drapes? And then you look, you're like, yeah,
And
it
you're
does.
eventually going to taste maybe too at that situation. So
Yeah, but no taste for me because then I can finally eat vegetables.
see,
See, and Dan is on the same boat as you.
I've gotten better though. I've gotten way better ever since I tried eating healthy and to bring the pod to a serious spot for a minute. When I think about, I have 4 kids, I need to be here for them. I can't not worry about my health anymore. You know, I got to be like, I got these kids to worry about. You know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have older kids, but you also have 2 very young kids.
Yeah, Rylan turns 4 next Monday.
Would you rather be blind or deaf?
See, deaf. I need to see.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those I love music, but I'm not someone that needs to hear it to live. But
Yeah, I love music too, but I think I need to see.
I
it.
need to see. But then again, to go with the kid route, to never hear your kids say they love you again or hear their voices, like that'd be
Yeah, but they can sign to you.
right. But you know, I still need to see. I would pick sight over hearing.
Would you rather be the person who flips the switch during an execution, or the judge who decides who gets executed?
Ooh.
Both. Can I be the one to say you're getting it, and then I'm flipping the switch too?
I'm gonna have to go with the judge. I'm gonna have to go with the judge because there's a lot of people that don't deserve life. As morbid as that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go executioner because I'm pretty sure judges get more blowback than executioners.
I'd say let me flip the switch because I don't want that on my conscience where like 3 years from now they say, oh, we found evidence that DNA did not match.
Right.
That guy's not. So flipping the switch means
It would also still be on your conscience though because you're the one that flipped the switch.
I don't care. I wasn't the one who made the decision. It was my job.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
flip that
just doing
switch.
your job.
All right. So would you rather have police hunting you down for a crime you did not commit or a serial killer actually hunting you down?
Oof.
I'm gonna have to go police. Because eventually it's gonna go into court and everything like that, and I'm gonna have a good lawyer. So I will get out of that.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to say serial killer.
I'm going to say police. Because if the serial killer catches you, you're dead.
Yeah.
If the police catch you, you're in jail, which I might rather be dead than getting ass raped every night, but...
When you go to jail, you just have to find the biggest, baddest motherfucker in jail
And knock him out.
him the fuck out.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, though. That's my problem.
Would you rather look at your mom's search history or your dad's search history?
Dads.
Moms.
Dads. Because even if they're both freaks, I'd rather see my dad looking for boobs than my mom looking for dicks.
Here's another one of that type. Would you let both of your parents access your browsing history or your boss?
My boss?
That's not a fair question for him anymore.
That's true.
Or not me, Jim.
Still my boss?
Yeah.
I don't know. My parents. I don't think I looked up anything.
Would you rather get a text from a one-night stand that says I'm pregnant or I have an incurable STD?
Oh, pregnant. You can cure the pregnancy. Oh, that was morbid.
I'm gonna have to go Dad's route.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Oh, I can't believe I said that. Some jokes even I shouldn't say.
We might have to find a new host soon.
Hey, trigger alert.
Trigger alert.
After the fact.
No, man, I'm going to cost us the tens of listeners we have.
You're being generous. It's like 3.
And I'm one of them, so
Yeah.
now I'm not going to get my
Lupe's
list
the
anymore.
On that note, it's a new segment.
Oh. Yes.
I've been kind of throwing this idea around.
I like
I think
it.
since we started, really, but not we try to work around some segments and they just failed. Like what was it? The Florida Man.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
That was horrible.
So this segment, new segment, is called "Am I the Asshole?"
I love these.
So I pulled out a story from Reddit, and I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna decide if this person is the asshole.
I
or
hope
not.
this is the one that I just saw on TikTok.
So it goes, I'm just going to get right to it. My boyfriend likes to be called daddy in bed while we're being intimate. I've obliged this request, but it's starting to creep me out and I've decided I don't want to do it anymore. He is not happy with this and insists it has nothing to do with the connotation of the word. He just simply enjoys hearing me say it. Since he wasn't budging on the issue, I told him I'd like for him to call me grandma. As a compromise. He didn't like this option and said it was giving him visuals he would prefer not to have. Like, okay, join the fucking club. Anyway, the last time he tried to initiate intimacy with me, I started to refer myself to as grandma in the third person. For example, do you like when grandma does that? And he flew off the handle. So I ruined the mood, made him feel gross, and I was being ridiculous. I think I proved my point, but he thinks I'm being an asshole. So, am I the asshole?
I say no. If you've stated your case that makes you uncomfortable, why is it okay for you to be uncomfortable and not him?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like I'm maybe 20 years ago I'd be like, no, fuck that, that's gross. But me growing up and in this new modern age of PC and everyone has their rights to their feelings, which is, I mean, understandable. But yeah, why do you have to bend over to what he wants? Bad terminology there. Why do you got to bend to his wishes, but he doesn't have to do? You know, if it bothers you that much, he should fucking care about what you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think she's an asshole. Nope.
I don't think she's an asshole. I agree with that.
It's like, I like this segment already.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was actually pretty good.
I can, if you want, I can quickly go through the one I saw on TikTok.
Yeah.
So they were reading something from this woman had sent in, and her sister was getting married, but the sister didn't invite her husband, and she said she's not going, and so they were trying to decide whether she's an asshole for not going to her sister's wedding because the husband wasn't invited.
Ooh.
Well, someone, it's backwards.
I knew it was someone.
Someone brought up the fact of, well,
She's the asshole first for not inviting the husband.
well, someone brought up the fact of, what did the husband do to not get invited?
Right.
And when I heard that, I was like, that's true. So that he kept reading the letter. And apparently, the husband has a kink to where he likes to pee his pants in public.
Okay, that's not the one I was thinking you were talking about.
He's done it at family events before.
What in the shit?
Ooh.
And the sister didn't want to invite him because he doesn't wear diapers or anything. And the wife brings like a change of pants and underwear for him if he does do it. And that's why he wasn't invited to the wedding. And immediately I thought, I don't want to kink shame, but
Right.
Yeah.
the sister getting married definitely is not the asshole.
So, no, I've flipped the script, and yes, she is not the asshole. But as much as this is his air quote kink, can't you turn it off for like one? Like this is not just a regular family gathering, a party at someone's house. This is a fucking wedding.
This is a wedding.
Well,
There's
okay,
a lot
so the other part that they threw into the letter,
Uh-huh.
which I can kind of understand, I guess, but apparently they never told her family it's his kink to do it. They said it's a medical condition.
Oh, so they played it off.
Yeah. So the family doesn't know it's a kink. They think it's a medical condition. Which at that point, you think like, well, if the sister
So
thinks
is
it's
it a medical condition, or they're
No,
just
it's a
saying
kink.
that?
No,
It's a
they were
kink.
just saying that.
No, then he's an asshole for
Well, yeah.
if he wants to ruin her wedding
Yeah.
that way. And she's got a right to try and protect her wedding. I mean, that's
But that's what they tried throwing it in, like, oh, the sister thinks it's a medical condition, but she's still not inviting him for it. Well, all right, I'd be like, okay, wear a diaper, then you can come.
how long have they been married is the next question. Like, if it's like a new husband they've been together for a year or two, fuck it. But if it's someone's been in the family for 30 years, like that's a hard one too. Then
Yeah, I just
Yes.
not the kink shaming type, but that's just too much.
now to each their own. But you can't ruin someone else. Like that's just like you can't ruin someone else's day for your own whatever.
For your own pleasure.
Right. Like that's one of the biggest days in a woman's life, a couple's life, anything. Like, fuck, to ruin someone's wedding. Ugh. Not that anyone we know has ever done
Yeah,
that.
and the worst part about it. the
Hold on.
worst the worst part about it is that not only does he do it, he stands up and announces that it happened.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
You
nah.
can't bring him. Nope.
Nope. Stay home, bro.
If I was her, I'd
Stay
bring a
home.
+1 anyways to it. Wow.
But yeah, that's the one I saw on TikTok.
Harsh. So is this segment going to be you presented every week, or should we come up with some like
We can,
ourselves?
yeah, you guys can bring something up.
Nice. Yes.
I'm sure I can find one on Reddit like Lupe did.
We don't
Yeah.
need it right now, though, Donnie. It's one per segment.
I'm not looking for one. I'm looking at the Would You Rathers.
All right, well, that's the end of this segment. There we go.
Would you rather
If peeing in your pants
always
is
feel
cool,
the urge to pee or never know when you're going to have to pee?
Ooh.
And then in parentheses, it says always wear a diaper.
I hate that feeling like you have to pee, but I don't want to be fucking having accidents.
Yeah.
So I'd rather hate my fucking feeling that I have to pee than actually having to pee and having the fucking accidents.
Yeah.
Because a diaper, that's not sexy.
Just
jeez.
stripping off for Jamie one day and your Pampers are on.
Don't bring my kinks into this now.
I was going to say, damn, what are you into, man?
What am I not into?
What about you, Lupe?
I'm probably going to have to go having the urge to pee all the time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Would you rather find a dead body
Yep.
or be a witness to a deadly assault?
Yep.
Danny's like both.
I would rather find a dead body because if I was a witness to a deadly assault, I would have no choice but try to fucking intervene.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a deadly assault, I'm going to die too. Or I'm going to die trying.
Yeah, I'd rather
Fuck around and find out.
As much as I joke about this horror shit, I'd rather find the body than actually see something like that happen.
Yeah.
Because Because then also, if you see it happen, you're gonna be called on stand, and you're gonna have to go through all the
Yeah,
trial.
that's true.
Yeah.
Find it. Yeah.
And in Donnie's case, if it's like the Italian mob boss, and he's got to, he's got to go against him in court, then he's got to hit on him next.
That makes me think of that picture I posted about the Italian groundhog. Did you see that?
No.
It was good.
Hang on, let me find it so I don't misquote it. It's
Breathe very loudly.
it said, "This is the Italian groundhog." When they asked him if he saw his shadow, he said, "I didn't see nothing." Ooh, that was my knee.
I heard that. You know what's awesome, guys? I have pizza waiting for me when I get home. As I'm getting ready to leave, Jamie's like, "Would you get mad if I ordered food and you're not going to be here?" I'm like, "No, you're letting me go be on a podcast, but yes, because why do you wait for the night
See,
I'm not going to be
that makes me
home?"
think Jamie's going to start taking advantage of that. Like, I'm letting Danny do this. So.
I already talked to Lupe. She already pulled it the first night when we were supposed to record 2 weeks ago or last week. She's like, "Can you go do this, this, this?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "If you want to be on this podcast, you're going to do that." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "You're not going to start pulling that shit."
Oh.
I'm like, "I don't think so."
Would you rather have a lot of mediocre friends or one really good one?
So my life now.
I must be that one really good one.
Yes. You can believe that all you
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty mediocre.
So if you only have the one really good friend, you still have like other friends that are mediocre, or just
No, it
one friend,
sounds-
period?
It sounds just like one friend, period. That's what I took it as.
I mean, quality over quantity, I guess.
Yeah, but then you have one person you're talking to hang out the rest of your life only.
Give me the mediocre one.
Give me the mediocre one so I have more
Because if
people
I get
around.
sick of one person, that's it.
This is true.
That's a tough one too,
Yeah.
though. Jesus.
I mean, I have a lot of mediocre friends now anyway, so it's nothing be different.
Fuck you.
Excellent. So are we making like this one long episode, or you can cut this into two? Like how long?
I'll
are we
cut
going?
it into 2.
Since we probably won't record next week.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm busy. Next week is Super Bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, not till
Next
Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be helping my brother all weekend, too.
Ryland's party is Saturday. Super Bowl Sunday. Ryland's actual birthday is Monday. Why aren't you coming to the party? What are you doing next Saturday, Donnie? Or is it one of those things we talked about before? Or
Oh, no. I'll probably be able to come because I was going to go to Chicago to see Rago, but I don't have money, so.
Makes sense. Would you rather...
yes, I would.
would you rather drink water from a vase that has 2-week-old flowers or eat a giant 3-foot spiderweb?
Vase.
Vase. Fuck, keep those spiders away from me.
I don't think I've ever had spiderweb in my mouth.
Would you rather smack a puppy or get smacked by your dad in public?
Get smacked by my dad in public.
What if you don't have a dad?
Oh, shit.
This is a good way to find out who it is then.
True. Oh, God, that took a crazy turn.
Damn. Morbid much.
Just like that time that we recorded right before Father's Day, and James said something. I looked at Don. Don had this look, and he started laughing. And James was like, "What are you guys laughing at?" And then he figured it out. And
Dun,
like,
dun,
oh.
dun.
Would you rather have sex with your cousin in secret or not have sex with your cousin, but
everybody
everyone thinks
thinks.
you did?
Oh, God.
That's a lose situation.
Yeah.
it really is.
Either you're a cousin fucker or everyone thinks you're one.
Either you're from Alabama or
They think you're from Alabama.
Or Cedar Tucky.
I almost spit out my
Yes,
water.
almost got a spit take from Donnie.
I think I would have to go with everybody thinks that I banged my cousin.
Yeah. Because there's no way in actually following
Yeah,
through
no.
with that.
Not at all.
It doesn't say you have to enjoy doing it, but at
I'm
least
worried
nobody
that
thinks you
Danny's
did.
still
I know
thinking
he's still thinking about it.
Because that's hard. Like,
Well, I thought Danny was going to bring up, well, is it like your third cousin or...
another loophole. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Come on, quick answer. 5, 4.
Everyone thinks I did, but not actually doing it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Dun, dun.
Oof. Would you rather wake up in the middle of a good dream every time and not be able to fall back to sleep, or never be able to wake yourself up from a nightmare?
Ooh.
See, and I know both sides because there's been times where I was like just recently actually I was having a really serious nightmare, and it was a lucid dream, and I had fucking sleep paralysis. That was terrible. Oh, it was
Jesus.
terrible.
The nightmare about was I coming over?
No, it was a demon that was in my bed trying to kill me.
So I did come over.
You're not that demonish. Only when you burp.
I'd rather wake up in a good dream all the time because I would hate to get stuck in a nightmare. That would fucking blow.
Sleep paralysis is a scary fucking thing.
I found a different website. This one's got way worse questions. Would you rather give 5 blowjobs per day or have anal sex once every couple of months?
I mean, what part of the anal sex are?
Yeah,
You're the taker. You're the catcher.
Oh. Either way, it's fucked. Well, on that note, so you can find us on the... Fuck.
Oh, shit.
I'm not putting a dick in my mouth. Put it in my ass.
Jesus.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, because that's 5 times a day.
Yeah. No.
The once every couple of months. Ugh.
Either way,
Either way, you're fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't. Oh, shit.
Would you rather give up your favorite food or give up sex?
Well, I've been married, so I pretty
I
much
was
gave
gonna,
up sex.
I was going to
so-
say Danny's married, so we know his answer.
I like sex too much. Give up food.
I'd give up sex before food. It's got nothing to say with the sex. I love food that much.
Would you rather eat dinner alone for a year or have to take showers at a public gym for a year?
You have to do what? The first one was the first part?
Eat alone for a year.
Yep.
Or take showers.
Public
at
showers for a year.
Public showers.
Give me the eat alone.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go eat alone.
Would you rather pee a ping pong ball or poop a bowling ball?
Poop a bowling ball. Poop a bowling ball.
I don't know. The way something's getting ripped.
I'm already getting anal every couple months.
Oh, shit.
Would you never age physically or never age mentally?
Can I reverse age before I stop aging? Because I don't want to be where I'm at now. If I can go back to my body when I was 22, never age physically. But if we're going from where we're at now, I don't want to age mentally then.
I feel like I'm not even aging mentally right now. I know I'm aging physically because I feel that.
This is so stupid, some of these I found.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go mentally.
Would you rather 69 with Black Panther on his throne or pleasure yourself with Winter Soldier's arm while he watches? That's a James question. Text in with your answer, James. Yeah, shit.
I should FaceTime him, ask him that, and then just hang up.
Oh, God.
Would you rather have your own robot or a private jet?
Private jet.
Ooh, what can the robot do, though?
Everything.
Robot. Clean the house, make my food, walk the dog.
Suck me
Sex
off.
with you?
Would you rather have missionary sex with someone who has horrible breath or doggy style sex with someone who forgot to wipe their butt after going number 2? See, I don't know what website I
Give me
found.
the
But
horrible breath.
Yeah, give me the horrible breath.
Would you rather have your parents walk in on you while you're doing it or accidentally walk in on them?
Oh.
Walking on me. It's almost happened once.
Yes.
And that wasn't even your parents, that
No.
was your grandma.
It was my grandma.
Ooh, would you rather eat ice cream with ketchup or banana with ketchup?
Banana?
I think banana.
Yeah, I think I would have to go banana too.
Can I go with ketchup flavored ice cream and then put the ketchup on it?
They probably have that.
Right, exactly.
Well, yeah, ketchup is very sweet as it is.
Here's one that people usually have trouble with. Would you rather drown to death or burn to death?
Oh, see, I hate that one because I can't pick. Oh.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You're suffering either
I
way.
would. I've never really thought much
There's
about
no
that
quick
one.
Death.
Right. I've never thought about that one because I just hate the idea of it where I'm like, nope, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not answering it. But since we're on the pod and we're being honest, I think I would take the drowning over the burning because the burning I think would hurt a lot more.
That's what I was
Yeah.
getting to. That's what I was going to get to. I would
that's what I think
definitely
it is,
rather
too.
drown. Burning to death. They say that's the worst death.
Yeah.
The worst.
Whoa.
Yeah, I couldn't burn to death. Drown me all day.
Drown. Hey, like I said, I don't kink shame.
Yeah, that's. Ugh. Don't like that at all.
Oh, this is a good one. This one's more for Danny. Would you rather have a daughter have Hulk powers or a son with Beyonce's talent?
Daughter with Hulk powers. Or son with Beyonce's talent. Does he get paid like Beyonce? Because
Yeah, I'd go son with Beyonce's talent because fucking buy me a house.
right.
Sorry, Rain. Your Hulk powers aren't coming this year.
And it's funny. I got a picture from when she was way younger. We were at Target and she had the Hulk gloves on and a Hulk mask. And it was don't make. You said you won't like me when I'm angry because Rain angry. She don't need a mask. She's got Hulk powers when she is angry.
I don't think I've ever seen her angry.
Not a pretty sight.
I don't think I've ever seen Logan angry.
I don't think Logan knows how to get angry. It's funny. I just had this talk with Jamie just the other day. I said, so Logan looks a lot like Carrie's family, like Carrie's brother Chris. Like he looks like his grandpa George when George was younger, but acts just like me. He's laid back, calm, doesn't get pissed off. He's just Mr. Smooth, suave. Nothing bothers him. Rain looks just like my sister. My mom's side of the family looks just like me, but acts just like my ex-wife, just like her mom, just like her. Like she's got that attitude, everything. Now with the little ones, I think Easton looks a lot like Jamie and Jamie's family, but Easton acts like me. She's calm, laid back, okay, whatever's going on. Rylan looks just like me, my family, but acts just like Jamie. She's got that attitude, and she can be mean, and she's just wants her way. So I'm like, it's funny. Like the ones that look like me act like the mom.
Yeah.
The ones that look like the mom act like me.
Would you rather French kiss Betty White or Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus in a
Miley
heartbeat.
I mean, Betty White's dead. That's fucked up.
Ugh.
R.I.P. Betty
Oh,
White.
you guys did do this before because I saw this question you guys asked before. Would you rather loudly orgasm after every time you cough or come every time you sneeze? And I think that's when James was like, I'm done playing this game, guys.
I think my answer was come every time I sneeze. Because you can hide that.
Yeah, but what if you get on a sneezing fit? How much can you hide before you wet your pants?
True. Wear a diaper.
Would you rather be caught in the act by a cop or your in-laws?
Cop.
Cop.
Am I at home and they came in my house and I'm not getting arrested for it? Am I in the park getting arrested?
I feel like this isn't a fair question for Lupe. Never mind, I'm not even going to ask it.
Do it.
'Cause that's
Oh,
gonna
come
make me
on.
Look terrible.
Too late now.
No, come on.
Would you rather only eat rice for the rest of your life or only eat tortillas?
I like rice. I really do like rice.
Tortillas for me.
I would rather eat tortillas the rest of my life. Because I can substitute rice with cauliflower rice. And I can make it taste just like rice.
And tortillas are bad for your carbs.
And I have 0 carb tortillas.
Oh. Would you rather have penises for fingers or have a vagina for a mouth?
Imagine the possibilities, though, if you had that many fucking penises on your hand.
There's a porn called Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah. You know what we should do?
That's kind of a weird transition there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you not say
Terrible
that?
segue.
Right.
Terrible segue.
Can you
Sorry.
Not, can you not say that after he mentioned the
Right.
porn called Edward
Right.
Penis Hands?
You know what we should do? No, I don't. I do not know.
You'll see why it came into my head.
Make our own porn? No.
No.
3 guys do a porn.
We should play Edward 40 Hands on the show.
Man, I wanted to do it for my 40th birthday 4 years ago, but nobody wanted to do it with me. I wanted to do it for my 40th. Every birthday I've come
You
across,
didn't ask me.
I want to do it, and nobody wants to do it. So I'm like, all right. The problem now, as I've gotten older, I don't know if I can make it through 2 40s without having to piss, and I don't know who I trust enough to
Yeah.
hold my wiener while I pee.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Right. But I want to do it so bad. I don't even know if I could drink, even at my best, I don't know if I could drink 80 ounces of beer without being
That's a
fucking
lot.
full of shit.
It is a lot.
Here's one. Would you rather have every movie you watch slowly turn into Shrek, or every song you listen to slowly turn into Smash Mouth's All Star?
Every movie I watch turned into Shrek. Shrek's a great movie.
Yeah.
Second one was the best, hands down.
I just saw an article today before I went to work, all these theories that prove why Shrek is the best. Shrek 2 is the best movie ever made of all time. I don't remember any of it.
Would you rather only listen to Justin Bieber for the rest of your life, or watch the Hallmark Channel for the rest of your life?
God.
Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Bieber.
He's actually got some decent music now.
I feel like at this point the only people still listening would be Lupe and Danny.
Yeah, this has probably gotten long run on.
See, and here's the thing. I'm going to split it into 2 episodes.
Oh, that's true.
So, whoever's listening to the second episode, what did we say in the first hour? I don't even remember.
A lot of stuff.
Would you rather it rain marshmallows or Skittles?
Skittles.
I-
No, marshmallows. Skittles would hurt.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be out. That's what I'm saying. If I'm outside for it, marshmallows. But if I can, I'd rather eat Skittles. But you can do more with marshmallows. You can melt it down, make some marshmallow fluff. Make some s'mores. S'mores.
I love s'mores.
Speaking of s'mores, it makes me always think of The Sandlot. Did you guys see my post about Easton's spelling
Yeah,
thing?
that was awesome.
Oh, God, I could not be more proud of a kid.
I'm going to have to pull that. I'll put that on Instagram.
Yeah, so okay, to go with the picture, Lupe will post, even though he says he'll post a picture on Instagram and it never shows up ever because I've always looked on Instagram and I never see the pictures he said he's going to post. So, anyways,
Listen back to the last 5 episodes so I can post these pictures.
my daughter, Easton, is in 1st grade and they always have a spelling test every Friday. Well, 2 Fridays ago, I didn't even know this was happening. They changed it up where the teacher said, okay, spell your word, but use your word in a sentence. And again, I knew nothing about it. So fast forward till Monday or Tuesday, the week after, and she brings a test home. And I look at it, and the word was small. And the sentence she wrote was, "You're killing me, Smalls." And I'm like, what? This is so awesome. So it was awesome. So.
I already downloaded the picture. I'm putting it on Instagram right now.
Wow. That's proactive account management right there.
Imagine if you put it up while we're recording.
That's meta. Excuse me. I just burped into the mic.
It happens. James used to do it. I've done it. I think Don has done it.
I just hope my voice comes over loud enough because when listening to you guys, I said it would take turns of someone being extra quiet, and I couldn't tell or know why.
It's probably usually me.
It was James a lot, actually. I had to turn it up louder
That's
whenever
surprising.
James talked.
Yeah,
Well, I think it's also because he would use that mic.
Yeah.
And he would stray away from it.
he would move a lot, so he would be away from the mic. These that's why I got these because
Well,
you
that's
don't
why
have
I'm wearing
to
this
worry.
one, yeah.
I don't have-
He got that one for me to use.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me because obviously I don't like having them on because then I fucking hear myself. And I tried wearing them like this on my head and it's just hard. So I was like, I'll just go back to this.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I do have another headset. I have 3 headsets.
Dang, and you got the 2 extras there. So what are those headsets? What is that? Just to hear if you wanted to hear?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like if I play something,
Mm-hmm.
he'll put it up to his ear and listen.
Or I'll just wear it like this when I don't want to hear myself.
So important podcast question then. So the name is Impulsive Thoughts again,
Yes.
right? How are you able to like rebrand the Instagram, or
Yeah, I already
you can
did.
find us at this and that and like okay.
I'm waiting to change the name on the actual like podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Until we get a logo.
A logo.
Oh, okay.
And I actually drew one up. I'll send you guys a picture. I was bored one night and I was like, let me just draw something up really quick.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. I'll get another artist. Like I hired an artist for the first logo that they sent us, and we didn't
Excuse me.
we didn't really agree on it. Like I didn't really care for it. Neither did Don.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. So that's what they sent me, and I'm like, it's good, but
that's not all we talk
yeah.
Right, but that kind of pigeonholes you into the ghosts and aliens only, and
So
Just like Lupe said, the whole cigar thing kind of pigeon.
right.
Yeah.
Into, like cigars and.
That's why Impulsive Thoughts I think is a good name because it doesn't narrow you down to only one thing, you know.
What did I say when Walter and Alex were here? Same shit, different pod or something.
yeah, same pod, different shit or something. No, it was same shit, different pod. Yeah, which was good too. But yeah, so we got.
But I do get the concern about the Impulsive Thoughts being too close to Logan Paul's podcast.
What's his?
Yeah,
called?
but his is just called
It's
Impulsive.
But it's spelled with Paul in the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was in WrestleMania or Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
That was an awesome.
I
That's when
wanted-
they collided in midair.
Yeah.
I would not like him, but he's so good at wrestling.
He is better in wrestling than he was in boxing. Don't get me wrong, he fought a couple good fights, but way better in wrestling than he is in boxing. His brother is good in boxing.
So, what did you guys think of the Rumble?
I liked it. I did fall asleep in the women's Royal Rumble, so I didn't watch the main event with. I know, but I did see highlights and everything.
So I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I watched the Rumble, and it's hard to like it when I don't know anybody anymore.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So, and I'll tell you one thing though, what did impress me, the girls' Royal Rumble, I was seriously impressed because I'm so used to the girls just sucking, and every move is like
Not doing anything.
it's worse than Ric Flair wrestling. It's worse than the Big Show trying to do a move because it's so scripted. But these girls were fucking fire. I was like, holy shit, they were good. It was like a bunch of Litas out there that know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's not like it was before.
They've improved the girls circuit. It seems like.
Which I actually really enjoyed the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
I figured Cody was going to win the men's match.
Yeah.
That was obvious. The Pitch Dark match is an interesting concept.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate the match,
Right.
but I figured it was going to be like that, like bathroom break short match type.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a decent match. The only thing I didn't like about it was when they threw him into the announcer table and all that green shit flew everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like that was planted.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Because they're like, what is all this stuff?
Yeah.
Well, it's just fucking shit to make it look like it's glowing in the dark with the stuff.
The women's Rumble I really enjoyed, and I thought Rhea was going to win. So
Right.
I'm glad she did. And that was actually a really good ending with the three of them.
Ashka, Liv,
Asuka.
whatever. Is that what I said? What did I say?
No, you said Oshkosh.
I didn't say gosh.
I said Ashka.
Yeah.
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 No, but I like the ending with the three of them on the outside of the ropes, and
Yeah.
Asuka had the mist and
That ending was like, I did not see that coming. I'm like,
where she flipped her legs up.
I was like, holy fuck, when she pulled her down with her legs. I'm like, that was awesome. And so here's the thing. So since I don't know much about the wrestling at all, that the girl that won,
Rhea.
she came out earlier during the guys Royal Rumble, and I was like, who is that? I'm like, whatever. She looks kind of cool. But then when she went in right away, I'm like, me not knowing anything, she's a heel or a face or what she is. I'm like, I liked her right away. I'm like, I just liked her design. And I like the badasses that are against everything. I'm like, fuck, I like her. And it turns out she's kind of a heel, right, with the group she's in.
She's a heel.
So I'm like, but I liked her. I'm like, she's badass. And then what's crazy, which they never used to do this in the past, they had like the interviews afterwards, and she was like out of character, just herself with her Australian accent.
That's brand new within the last like year. Or so.
And I'm like, and I kind of don't know. I'm still trying to process. Do I like it or not?
I like it
because part of me loves it. Like, hey, I get to see what they're really like. But part of me is like, the kid in me wants to think wrestling's real still, and this person's really an asshole, and you know what I mean? Like, doesn't talk that way.
One of the reasons they do it is because people do like the that side of it, and they also figure like it's 2023. Everyone knows like it's scripted and
right. But like I said, the kid in me wants to think that it's shit's real. Like the kid in me wants to think Macho Man saved Elizabeth all the time, and he loved her, and all this stuff's
like,
real.
One of the reasons I liked it is because you they still might not talk about like stuff that you want to know about, but you find out things like she said she dislocated her knee during the match, and then it popped back in place.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, well.
Right. And some of that stuff, like I said, that's why I said I'm torn between it's cool to know this behind the, like now, like there's a lot of TikToks with behind the scenes shit. I sent one to Lupe, and he's like, oh, that was pretty cool to see that stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's like on the network. Well, it's not the network anymore, but they have like the WWE app on Peacock. And I like watching their 24 series.
Yeah.
I think there's one that's called 24. And there's another one, I don't know if it's called like Day of or something. But like one example is like they'll have cameras with a wrestler like 24 hours before like a certain event, like at WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. They did it with when the Hardys came back for one of the for WrestleMania, I think it was maybe. They did it when Edge came back for the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then the main event was...
I didn't like that.
Really good.
The
ending was perfect.
The ending was... I haven't watched wrestling in 10 years.
That's the thing.
And even I knew what was going to happen.
Well, I think to appreciate the ending, you would have had to have been following along with the storyline that they're going with.
I mean, I watched the lead up to it, the whole backstory.
This has been one of the best storylines I've seen from the WWE in years.
I would even go as far as the last 20 years. And I think even Salamonster said the same thing.
So here's the thing. Like I said, I watched you know how they always show the story, what led up to everything. And I'll give you up until he actually hit Roman, I'm like, okay, what's going to really happen? But in my mind, right away, when I'm like, okay, it's going to lead to him asking him to hit the guy. I know he's going to, and he's going to turn on Roman. I know he's going to.
Most people knew he was going to hit them. It's just like seeing the actual payoff.
Right.
Because they know what's going to come next.
Yeah, it's going to be Roman versus this guy now. Whatever his name is, the guy that was on his...
And I think it's going to happen at Elimination Chamber.
So I guess what kind of made it interesting, like I said, I knew it was going to happen, but Roman's own blood walking away from him, the one that did stick up for... What's his name again? The one
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso.
No, the one that was...
Sami Zayn?
Yeah, the red-headed guy.
Sami Zayn. So
watching the one...
Usi.
The one family member leave with him, I'm like... Or not with him, but leave instead of helping. I'm like, okay, so this is going to cause a friction between the whole. So I told Jamie, and then because we went to her sister's house to watch, I go, this might be enough to get me to start watching wrestling again, just because watching it for one night, I want to see how these stories play out. Mm-hmm. But still, the not knowing anyone, I'm like, there's no one that I'm like, I need to watch, like that I'm drawn to. Like, I was a huge Ultimate Warrior fan back in the day, and then I always hated Ric Flair, but I was always WWE, not WCW. But I did like the Stinger back in the day too. But then I loved DX. That brought me back again after I stopped watching for a while. DX came out. And then I loved The Rock. I mean, I love everything The Rock does now. Like, I loved him. Like, I hated him when he was in The Nation. When he first came out, I'm like, this guy's a fucking tool. I can't stand this guy.
That's why people are waiting to see if he's going to come back because of Roman.
Right. So leading up to the Royal Rumble, I read all these predictions that Monday night, the Raw 3X, they were saying, they're like, watch, we know what's going to happen.
By the way,
I know you said
Yeah,
I heard the
don't
podcast.
look it
Don't
up like
Google
that.
Raw DX. You're right. So, but I saw all these predictions that the whole family's supposed to be there. They're like, this is going to turn into a Rock and Roman brawl because he's all about family. Where the Rock's not going to show up. So the Rock sure hell did not show up. So now I'm wondering if that is going to play
It
out.
wasn't the family thing anymore, though. They changed it.
Oh, it was okay.
And I think they had to change it because Rikishi was sick, so he couldn't show up to Raw 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they ended up changing. It wasn't the family. So it was that trial of Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then what I'm also interested in is, I think is awesome, is right when Cena was becoming super huge, when him and Rock went at each other for something, and all he did was harp on, you turned your back on your beginnings, all you are is Hollywood this, Hollywood that. Well, where's Cena at now?
I mentioned
all
that
he's doing
to
is
Yeah,
making
we
money.
mentioned that
to Walter.
on the cast.
Yeah. So it's just interesting to see how that shit plays out.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Walter's to watch it, but that fell through, so I just watched it at home. But I thought it was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Who would my top 5 be currently?
Shit, currently I couldn't give you anyone.
As far as wrestlers. As much as I don't want to like him, but I like where the story is going. I like Dominic Mysterio.
No, fuck him.
I don't like him. I don't like the persona that he has. Oh, I do. I did hard time, motherfucker. You did 2 hours in a holding cell. But he's actually doing a really good storyline. I like that.
That's the other thing too. I say fuck him, but I also have the mindset of if someone gets you to hate them that much, they're doing their
They're
job.
doing their job, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I hate with a passion Paul Heyman.
I love Paul
And
Heyman.
Don loves Paul Heyman.
I don't watch enough to know anyone, to know who
Yeah.
I love or hate.
So let's see.
See, and Paul
Top-
Heyman's an older guy.
Right.
Like,
But he still
from-
came after I watched. He was WCW, I think,
He was
first.
ECW.
Yeah, so I never watched ECW. Like the Sandman, I don't know. I know who he is, but don't know who it is. You know, like I know the names.
So let's see. Top 5 for me right now. That's hard. Cody, maybe.
I don't like him at all. For something, I don't know what it is about him. I don't like him.
Cody, Asuka.
And she was gone for a while. I heard. That's what Nikki was telling
Yeah.
me. She was gone for a while.
Well, that's so she basically had a character change.
Oh,
So when she came back in the Royal Rumble, she had like a different type of face paint on.
She's
So this is
she's
supposed-
heel now, right?
so
yeah, this is supposed to be like a darker version of
Yeah.
her.
that
Evil-
whole
Evil
spitting of the
Asuka.
paint, is she supposed to be related to, or was that a throwback to Takeshi? I think his name was
Oh, Tajiri.
Tajiri?
Tajiri.
No, I think it's just something she does.
I think that's like a
Japanese culture
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Japanese
The
culture
heels
thing.
all do that.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I could pick 5.
Well, you haven't even given us one, so.
I said Cody and Asuka.
Oh yeah.
Seth
And does
Rollins.
Triple H wrestle at all anymore?
No, he has a brain thing.
Like for real in
Yeah,
real life?
yeah. Like so, I'm pretty sure he was close to not even being here anymore.
Really?
So he's not allowed to wrestle anymore.
And what's the story? What's like the real life shit going on with like Vince? I heard he's like charged with sexual allegations. Is that why is he really selling the company, or is that all just a thing?
No, they're trying to actually sell it. But
Yeah.
there's also been like another lawsuit
Mm-hmm.
currently, and I think they're trying to get it to where he would step down again.
Oh.
But
And what happened to Shane O'Mac? Where's he at? I haven't heard of him. Or
I
seen
think
got
he had a
fired.
falling out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what? Stephanie and Triple H run it now?
No, Stephanie stepped down. Triple H is head of creative now,
Oh.
which, in my opinion, the company has really turned around creative
big
wise since
time.
he took over. But yeah, Stephanie stepped down because she originally stepped down before,
Mhm.
but she came back after Vince retired.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she stepped down for good now. We'll see, but
Right.
I can't wait till WrestleMania. They're actually going to be here later that month.
Dun,
Raw.
dun, dun.
Oh yeah.
I've been to a few wrestling
I think
shows,
they're going to be
Oh, wow.
here the 25th of April.
but the best one I ever went to, I think I told you, I won tickets from Mancow before. I was front row once, and like I was close enough. Triple H came out and did his spit. Some of his spit fell on me, so that was awesome. Getting that close. That was back when Big Papa Pump was wrestling too.
Oh yeah.
That guy was so fucking huge in person. Like Jesus Christ, that guy's big.
I haven't been to one in a while.
It's been a while. From the last one I went to was at the Hammond Civic Center.
Nice.
I think Walter and Alex said one of the last ones they went to. Did they say they went to the one where Punk won over Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they were
That
also
was
at the one. Oh no, they weren't at the one, but in the episode I didn't even know this. But when Jericho made his return, the Y2J, that was at Chicago. I didn't know that was in Chicago.
Yeah. When he first debuted in WWE.
Mm-hmm. I was fucking pumped when that happened. I was not a big. I liked Jericho. So when I started watching WCW a little bit, I liked Perry Saturn, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, all those guys.
The Four Horsemen.
And I liked. Oh, is that who that was?
Well, the Four Horsemen when they came to WWE.
No.
Or Radicals.
yeah,
Radicals, sorry.
And I liked Jericho a little bit.
Horseman was flaring them.
Yeah.
But when he came to WWE, for some reason, I like the entrance. I think just made it so pumping. Like this guy's fucking cool, you know. But his Lion Tamer was the same as anyone else that does the figure, not the figure four, but the Boston Crab.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I hated him because I was a big fan of The Rock. So I was like, all right, well, beat his ass, Rock. And then that's why I was upset when he beat The Rock and Stone Cold in one night to become the first ever undisputed champion.
Yeah. See, and like when I did watch WCW, it was when a lot of the WWE guys went over there. Like you had the Wolf Pack, and then the NWO, the Wolf Pack, and the NWO, just regular NWO, and we used to, oh God, back in the day. So we worked at Sports Authority, me and JB, and then some other people that no one you'd know. And we, you had the ladders to climb the top to get to the top stop. Well, we had one real tall ladder and two little ones. We get up on top and be like, "Hey, yo, we're here to do a survey. Are you here to see the WCW or the NWO?" And then later we get on top, and one of us get in the middle, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages." And then we like, "We got 2 words for you. Suck it." And we'd be up top. And of course, we'd do it when we weren't open, but
that's how he wanted to open the last podcast.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I told you on the car ride the other day, I was so fucking pissed that Badass Billy Gunn wasn't there. Like he was my favorite. I loved Badass Billy Gunn and the Fame-asser.
I loved that segment.
I hate Kurt Angle though. I hate Kurt Angle. And that ruined it for me.
I love that segment, especially when they went to go say, "And the Badass Billy."
And they looked at Kurt and they were like,
"What are you doing here?"
Kurt, what are you doing here? And he's like, I always wanted to be in DX.
Yeah, I can't stand Kurt Angle.
I love that segment. But I mean, he wasn't there obviously because he works for AEW now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I
But
didn't know.
isn't that like, are they not owned by the same person, obviously, but aren't they kind of like together? There's no affiliation with it? Oh, okay.
What's his name in AEW?
I think it's Billy Gunn.
Oh, okay. Fun.
But all right, guys.
No, before you finish, I was going to say this. I knew before you finished, there was one more thing I want to say. So this is going to air, obviously, not in time, but this is a good way for us to check ourselves. Predictions for the Super Bowl.
Oh, Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Eagles.
Because, so, if you're breaking this into 2 episodes, the first part will drop probably this week. The second part will drop literally right the day after Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm going Eagles. 37-20. They're going to smoke them.
Unless Lupe can work magic and move this part to the beginning.
Oh, no.
No, either way, this way hold us accountable.
Yeah.
See, I've been going back and forth. Like I can't, like Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs just seem unbeatable, but the Eagles are so fucking good this year, and the Eagles have a good defense. Mm-hmm. And if Mahomes' ankle bothers him even a little bit, the only thing that gives me pause is that the Eagles are more run heavy than pass heavy, so I don't know if they will score that much. So maybe I'm changing. I'm going Eagles 31, KC 24.
See, I say KC because they had a lot of injuries that last game.
Yep.
So most of those people are probably going to come back. It's going to be 2 weeks since. So I'm going to stay Chiefs 27, Eagles. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to say Eagles like 20 or 24.
So a last-minute field goal to win it,
Yeah.
or they're going to have the lead and Eagles coming back. See, I don't know, 31-24.
I don't have a score prediction, but I think the Eagles are the overall better team.
The line, I don't know what it is now, but the day after the championships, it was the Eagles were favored by 2.
Yeah.
Well, it had changed right away because right after the Chiefs won, they were favored by 1 point.
Oh, were they?
Literally 4 minutes later, it flopped, and the Eagles were favored by 1.
Oh, because, when I saw it, it was Eagles by 2. Eagles were giving 2.
I'm going to say it's going to be Chiefs second half. That's where they're going to come back and,
Well, Andy Reid's he's a great coach.
yeah.
I'm just going with the Eagles because they also have just the unarguably better defense.
See, that's what I think it's going to come down to is defense.
Right now, the Eagles are 1.5.
Oh, so it dropped half a point.
Well, that's on FanDuel. I mean, different sports books have different point prices.
Fun. Okay, so now that I ruined your exit.
Oh, it's all right. Are you guys going to be making any bets? I know I'm going to make a couple
right now
on FanDuel.
I have Hendricks for MVP.
I haven't made any yet, but I have, let's see, from Leroy, I bought two $50 squares, so I got
you did the
$100 in
thing.
squares there. My mom at her work has $10 squares. I told her to give me 4 of them, so I got about 140. I got $40 I got to give my dad, so I got almost $200 in squares.
I did get squares at my Italian club thing.
Nice.
Forgot about that.
But I always, now that I'm on, like I've been on FanDuel and DraftKings for a while. Well, DraftKings more than FanDuel. FanDuel I just got on recently where I can make actual bets. Every year I always say I'm going to bet on the length of the national anthem, and I never do it. Well, now I'm going to finally do it this year.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
The over or
Chris
under, yep. Depending what time they put it at.
Yeah.
And you can always bet on the color of the Gatorade that gets poured on the winning coach.
Yeah.
You can do all that shit. I love the prop bets.
So on DraftKings, they would have like the free pool stuff.
Yeah.
And I like doing that stuff.
Yep.
But ever since DraftKings had their breach, I haven't been able to log into my account.
Oh, really?
Ooh, I haven't even tried now that you said that.
Fun.
But all right, guys. With that being said, I think it's time to end it unless anybody else has anything else to say. Okay, good.
Thank you for inviting me on your podcast, guys.
Well, we're glad to have a third permanent host.
Until the wife gets mad at me and says I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, then we'll have to find another third permanent host. What's Yariel doing?
Yeah, he lives too far away. Me and him are supposed to start our own podcast. It's been in the works for 3 years.
Yeah, I know. I remember him telling me.
We have the name and everything. It's just haven't done it because he's too far away.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
it's the end of the show.
Yeah.
It was a good. I want to say first show as Impulsive Thoughts, but it's not. But it's the first one with our third permanent guest,
Permanent guest?
a permanent host, and his name is Mr. Dan Oliver.
Yo. Turn into my rate. This is Dan. This is my voice. Hello, all you ladies and gentlemen out there in TV world.
Anyway, and we have Mr. Donnie Rowe.
Bye.
And your favorite host with the most,
Yeah.
Lupe. All right, guys. Until next time, we out this bitch. Peace.